What happened to all the critical thinkers? What happened to them? Why are we not thinking critically no more? With all the information we have more information than in any lifetime in existence, in our pockets, in our cell phones. Facts. What happened to all the critical thinking? We need to sit back and really ask the important questions, not just take everything on face value the way we do. I think AI is killing us. But anyway, there's something to talk about.
He got his ear to the streets to talk about. So when you hear Shayne Speaks, something to talk about. Yeah. There's a new message every week, something to talk about. So when you hear Shayne Speaks, something to talk about. Yeah.
Before we get into this episode, I'm gonna need you to like, share, and subscribe. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Shayne Speaks, man. Welcome to another episode of Something to Talk About. Listen, man, we're gonna talk about critical thinking. I don't know where it went. I have no idea. Somebody could chime in the comments or something. Let me know, where did critical thinking go? You know what I'm saying? What I can say is I understand why critical thinkers have disappeared. I don't know where they went, but I can understand why they disappeared. And that's because of AI. You know what I'm saying? That's because of ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? That's because of the artificial intelligence, the quantum intelligence. They got quantum computers now. Y'all know that? Did y'all know they got quantum computers now? Yeah. These things that they thinking 100 million billion times faster than the first computer. So, you know, we are fighting against a machine, literally. What was it called? What was it called on Terminator? Something called. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed that nowadays you can ask people what they believe and they can tell you what they believe, but they can't tell you why they believe it? You notice that? Ain't that crazy? They can tell you what they believe, but they can't break down the reason they believe it. Yo. Just because information is available doesn't mean people understand it. Not at all. Straight up, not at all. Just because it's available, just because it's there, it doesn't mean people understand it. Ain't nobody even trying to understand the information that's available, the information that they are receiving, that they are gathering. They're not even trying to understand. They get the information, they throw it right into ChatGPT. ChatGPT tell them what to understand, tell them what the meaning is. And then they go right with that. AI is only doing what it learned from us. What's in the cloud? What's in the cloud? What's in the cloud? What's in the cloud is us. We can be wrong. AI is just generating what we put out in the cloud, what we put in the atmosphere. What's happening when AI gives you the wrong information? When ChatGPT gives you the wrong information, what happens? Now you're spewing out the wrong information. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's happening. So we got to get that part correct. And you know what else? I'm tired of people reacting with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Commenting on things immediately without even thinking about it. Let me tell you something, yo. The cost of not thinking. The cost of not thinking is poor decision making, manipulation, misinformation, damaged relationships. I mean, people being dumb, dumber, getting dumbed down, forgetting how to tie your shoes. Yeah, it's getting crazy like that. People are going to ChatGPT to figure out how to take care of their newborn child. You asking Chat how to be a better mother. how to be a better father. Listen, man, we gotta slow down. You know what I'm saying? We gotta ask questions. We gotta verify information. We can't be just winging it like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta before we react, before we just start reacting to things, we gotta really listen before we start to react. You know what I'm saying? We gotta think before we start sharing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta think about what it is that we're talking about, what it is that we're spewing out, the information that we're spewing out. We got to think about, we got to dissect, we got to make sure that we're delivering the correct information, because information is dangerous. It's dangerous. It could be very helpful. It could be life-saving, but it could also be extremely dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because we got these kids, we got these children that are growing up and they listening to what we saying. So now if we getting all of our thoughts, all of our information from the machine, then even those that are listening to us instead of the computer, they still listening to the computer. They still listening to the AI. Maybe we gotta put the computers down. Maybe we got to put the machines down, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Build with each other. Maybe that's what we should do. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely falling off. I'm not saying that what's going on right now with AI and with ChatGPT, social media, the computers, I'm not saying that it's you know, shout out to the Amish people. I'm not saying, give it all up, throw it all away. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, don't throw away your critical thinking skills. That defines who you truly are as well. You know what I'm saying? When you're able to think, when you're able to break things down on your own without having to refer back to a computer. Because them computers, they man-made. So if you dealing with a computer that was designed by another man, deal with yourself. You a man, you a woman, deal with yourself. Think on your own. Put it together on your own. You know what I'm saying? You might be wrong. You might be right. You might come up with something new that makes more sense. You know, that makes sense to you and that can be beneficial to others. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be wrong, then you be wrong. Don't let the computer make you wrong. Don't let the AI make you wrong. You feel me? Facts. Anyway, this was another episode of Something to Talk About.
This is a TFN TV public service announcement.
You know what I peep? Y'all don't want the truth. Truth requires too much change. You want to be comfortable, because comfort requires nothing. What you need to do is pick up a book.
Anyway, man, something to talk about.